Hello and welcome to 40 Entrepreneur Drive. My name is Kenya, and in today's video, I will be reading to you a passage that will outline some great characteristics and traits of the successful businesswoman. Now, this time last year, 2019, I had a series called Biblical Business in which I was reading various scriptures that supported either good business practices or were meant to be words of encouragement for the entrepreneur. Today, I'm going to be reading to you chapter 31 out of the book of Proverbs. It's chapter 21, verses 10 through about 31 till the end. And the title of this is actually called A Wife of Noble Character. Me being a woman, I'm going to be reading it from the perspective of a woman of noble character, and more specifically, a businesswoman of noble character. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this scripture through the first time, and then I'm going to go over it and I'm going to pick out different verbs and details and descriptions that talk about this person of noble character. Who can find a virtuous and capable wife? She is more precious than rubies. Her husband can trust her, and she will greatly enrich his life. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She finds wool and flax and busily spins it. She is like a merchant's ship, bringing her food from afar. She gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household and plan the day's work for her servant girls. She goes to inspect the field and buys it. With her earnings, she plants a vineyard. She is energetic and strong, a hard worker. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Her lamp burns late into the night. Her hands are busy spinning thread, her fingers twisting fiber. She extends a helping hand to the poor and opens her arms to the needy. She has no fear of winter for her household, for everyone has warm clothes. She makes her own bedspreads. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns. Her husband is well known at the city gates, where he sits with the other civic leaders. She makes belted linen garments and sashes to sell to the merchants. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instruction with kindness. She carefully watches everything in her household and suffers nothing from laziness. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, and beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she has done. Let her deeds publicly declare her praise. And that is Proverbs chapter 31, verses 10 through 31. So for the most part, I can pick out very specific things that detail good habits, good traits, good characteristics of a good business person. And I'm going to go through line by line where applicable and give my opinion what I benefit from this verse. Who can find a virtuous and capable wife? Virtue is an honorable characteristic, and I think that speaks to just having good integrity for your business, being someone that is considered respected and in a high esteem. It says she is more precious than rubies. Value. That is what I see from that verse. Value. Her husband can trust her. I'm not married, but in the terms of a business person, I want to make sure that my followers can trust me. I want to make sure that my customers can trust me. I want to make sure that my brand, my products, and anything that I'm offering is something that people can trust. And she will greatly enrich his life. There's that. For me, enrichment means value again. Enrichment. What can you give to make somebody else's life rich? She brings him good, not harm. That's pretty self-explanatory, all the days of her life. She finds wool and flax and busily spins it. Go out, look, find something and make good use of it. She is like a merchant's ship. Now, merchant ships are ships that come from other places and they come to port and they bring their wares and their goods. So she looks around and she finds things from different places. She's resourceful. She finds things from different places to use, bringing her food from afar. She gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household. The early bird gets the worm, right? So she gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household and plans the day's work for her servant girls. So plan, that is the word that I see that sticks out to me. Plan, making plans, writing things down, putting things in order, setting things up so they can be carried out. And also for the servants girl part, I spoke about this previously in other videos, the importance of delegation. It's good to be a hard worker, but you don't always have to do everything by yourself. And if you can find others that are capable, just as capable to do something and help you out, I think that is good to be able to plan that out. She goes to inspect the field and buys it. So inspection, taking care, taking time, looking at things, making sure they are what they are. With her earnings, she plants a vineyard. I see reinvestment. From her earnings, she plants a vineyard. She spends it on something that can bring value back to her home and bring her more income. She's energetic and strong, a hard worker. That's what I aim to be. That's what I aim to be. I'm putting all my energy into making my dreams come true. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Okay? Taking time, being mindful, using critical thinking skills, weighing in, not just jumping into something, but making sure her dealings are profitable, weighing her options. Her lamp burns late into the night. Well, we don't have lamps nowadays. For the most part, we have electricity. So being responsible, paying your bills, making sure that you have the resources on hand to live and to take care of your family and your business. It says her hands are busy spinning thread, her fingers twisting fiber. Staying busy, 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 busy. There's another scripture that says idle hands are the devil's workshop. So don't be bored. There's never time to be bored. Stay busy. Your hands should be busy. You should always be producing, creating. She extends a helping hand to the poor and opens her hand to the needy. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. When you are blessed and when you have abundance, share that abundance. When you are blessed, give some of that blessing away. When your business is successful, give back to the community. She has no fear of winter for her household, for everyone has warm clothes. So that is somebody who's responsible, taking care of business, making sure her family has all that they need, making sure her business has all that it needs. She makes her own bedspreads. Okay, that's being resourceful again and being innovative. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns, putting your best face forward, making the best presentation possible, and taking care of yourself and your business. Her husband is well known at the city gates where he sits with other civic leaders. I take this as that's a good association. This woman did not marry someone who was no good, who wasn't doing anything for themselves. She married someone who was equally yoked to her and someone who was also trying to make a positive impact on the people around him. So she's doing well for herself. Her husband is doing well. They are both doing positive things and being a part of a productive society. She makes belted linen garments and sashes to sell to the merchants. That's that business in action right there. She's making something and she's selling something. She's giving value. She's clothed with strength and dignity. So not just on the outside where she's being dressed in fine linen and purple gowns, but on the inside, her character, who she is as a person, as a business person, as an entrepreneur, there's strength and there's dignity. And she laughs without fear of the future. So be of good cheer, stay positive, motivate yourself. Don't always look for outside motivation. Stay motivated and keep your eyes on the prize. Laugh without fear of the future. You got this. When she speaks, her words are wise. Take time, know what you know, and read and inform yourself and stay abreast of what's going on so that when you speak, you can speak words of wisdom. She gives instructions with kindness. And even though she's a boss, she's not sounding bossy. She gives instructions with kindness. She carefully watches everything in her household. That's another good characteristic of a manager, someone who manages things, being a good steward of your money, being a good steward of whatever resources that you have. You're watching over what you have and you're being mindful of it. You're budgeting, you're keeping track of things. And suffers nothing from laziness. That's pretty self-explanatory too. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. I hope that what I do becomes a legacy for my children so that they will be proud of me and what I'm doing and that they will bless me as I'm trying to bless them. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. You know what I take from that text? Don't hate on other people. There are other virtuous people in the world. There are other capable people. Let them do them and you do you. The last couple of verses says, charm is deceptive and beauty does not last. That is very true. What's most importantly is what's on the inside, your integrity, your true character. It says here, charm is deceptive and beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she has done. Let her deeds publicly declare her praise. So your actions will speak louder than your words. That is my takeaway from this last portion here. What do you think about Proverbs 31 and verses 10 through 31? Let me know in the comment section if I missed some characteristics or some good insight and wisdom from this. Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below and give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it to other people. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching. Support the channel by letting the ads play. Follow me on social media for bonus content and exclusive deals. Leave a thumbs up or down for the videos. Express yourself in the comment section. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay current on the channel. Watch one of my playlists or one of these featured videos. And if you want to show monetary support for this channel, check out my Patreon link in the About Me page. See you next time.